Ready?
Yeah, steady.
Action!
Woo! Woo!
Hi, I'm Skylar with an E.
And I am Dustin Jackson.
And this is...
Garage Comedy.
Yeah, this is kind of our intro episode.
Yeah,
and show you a little bit what we aim to do with our fun little show.
And the biggest thing that we have to announce is that we actually have a date.
Yes, a
For
date!
our first episode.
Oh,
Woo.
okay, like not a... Okay, yeah, a date!
Yeah,
That we're
woo.
airing shit. I could use a date.
Oh, that's sad.
I know, it's really sad.
So, the real date is April 18th. What is that, a Monday? Monday.
A Monday.
Yep, we shoot this Friday, and then next Monday, we will have the first episode. But we have a few things that we need to request from you to get ready for the episode.
We need your help in commenting just random nonsense for us to chat about. Like, it could be something as stupid as how many flamingos would it take to take down a gorilla?
The answer is not many. It may surprise you.
Yeah, like 6, or one who knows Kung Fu.
One who knows Kung Fu is what we settled on. But leave us these comments on our YouTube page. We'll link to it. Link it to us on any kind of Facebook feedback of anything we post. And don't worry, it will get on the show. We just need goofy topics to talk about.
And add it to our list of ridiculously goofy and usually inappropriate comments and topics.
We call it the master list, and to get you ready for the first episode, we are going to pull 3 topics from the master list and talk about them.
Out of thin air that we have in no way...
predetermined or planned for.
Yes.
We're honest in that completely. What is our first topic, Sky?
honest NFL team names.
Honest NFL team names is my department. First up, we're going to go with Seattle, our hometown. The Seattle Made-Up Birds. I don't know where they got Seahawks from, but if we're going to be honest, we may as well call them what they really are.
Not a real bird.
Not a bird. The Green Bay Blanks. I tried so hard to come up with something clever or intuitive, but I have no idea what that city is known for.
Brett Favre.
Aside from Brett Favre.
I don't know. That's
The traitor. The traitor Brett Favre. We have the San Francisco Cornholers, the Minnesota Frostbites, the Detroit Steelers, spelled S-T-E-A-L, and then we have the New York Rent Inflations, and then the Houston Not Cowboys.
And I got services shitty hotels should offer. First one, hooker corpse removal service. Practically mandatory.
Yeah, every senator's going to need that.
Complimentary meth lab, because... those things are always exploding.
They are.
Always.
You want a meth lab in a safe environment.
You want a meth lab you can count on.
A Hilton meth lab. That's a name you can trust.
And free crabs with any single night stay. STDs.
Like STDs, not shellfish.
No, not shellfish.
Are puke crabs shellfish?
We're going to have to turn to the internet for that one. I'm going to look that up.
We'll internet Google foo that. We'll get back to you, but we have more stuff to talk about.
Right. And we have one topic that we kind of just had fun with. What was it? It was strange things you would do after the apocalypse.
Yes. This isn't normal things that you would think about having to do or sacrifice for during the apocalypse. We all know you're going to struggle for food. We all know that you're going to struggle for water, probably to find people who don't kill you. We're covering stuff that you haven't thought
of. Dustin and I came up with a few very different things. His was more survival and you need to do this. Mine was more like, hey, I'm going to survive and fuck everything.
Enlighten us, Sky.
Okay. I came up with the new national sport, zombie head soccer. The soccer ball that bites you.
So,
or you don't bite.
I can't help but think of, remember the movie El Dorado? Yeah. Where they have to play that blood sport and it's with an armadillo. It's just going to be with a zombie head instead.
Exactly.
And is it like the losing team gets bit least?
Well, it really, you just kind of like... The teams just get smaller and smaller as the sport goes on.
And the collection of balls gets bigger and bigger.
Exactly. You have to play barefoot. That's the thing. Okay.
My first one was you're going to find unique places that you need to go to the bathroom. Safe places that you haven't thought of. There's no better place than a public library. Because the first thing that's going to go out the window is toilet paper. When you're in a library, you have unlimited toilet paper. Aside from having a ton of great material, after you're done turning a page, you can wipe with it.
I don't agree with that one at all.
It makes sense.
I love libraries. Okay.
The only thing a library is in an apocalypse is just a giant bonfire. It's nothing else.
It's one of the first things to go. Sadly, it is. Okay. I had a good one. World of Tanks. For real. Come on, tanks are gonna be fucking everywhere. And after the apocalypse, that's okay. If we all know anything about apocalypse movies, those things just hang out in the streets. They abandon tanks. Who does that?
I think what it has to be is like right before the apocalypse, every auto manufacturer just starts cranking out tanks.
Just
everywhere.
Shitty Ford tanks, Chevy tanks.
So you realize there's not going to be towns left if just World of Tanks is everywhere.
Yeah, but you see, I'm not really planning for the future. I'm just having fun with the.
You're the here and now.
Yeah, I'm totally going to die of like dehydration.
Like. It's people like you that we're going to have an apocalypse in the first place.
Much. Yeah, it's kind of my fault.
It's going to be started and run by nothing but people like Sky.
Lunatics.
All right. So my next one is, this is presuming that it's a zombie apocalypse.
Which is the best kind.
It's the only apocalypse. Like, you have your vanilla apocalypse, but zombies like the strawberry syrup.
Nuclear apocalypse is so overrated.
So here's the thing. I don't know why people just don't eat zombies in a zombie apocalypse. Like, I was watching Walking Dead, and then they went into how this town was just eating straight up people, and I was like, that's the dumbest thing you could do. There's walking protein everywhere. Like, it's just gonna taste like a little kind of like jerky, but it's still meat.
I think it's such a terrible idea.
All you gotta do is cook it.
You're gonna make like some new kind of super mutant zombie thing.
What, is that any worse than zombies?
No, not really.
If anything, the super zombies would keep the regular zombies in check, so all you have to
just keep the apocalypse going.
Yeah, I mean, hey, why not double down on it?
Okay, and I got two. I'm gonna go with both these.
Okay.
All right. Biggest pillow fort ever. All the think of it. All the pillows you can find in Manhattan, assuming it's not bombed to the fucking ground.
Or just run over by tanks.
Yes, or just go to IKEA. Everywhere, just pillows. Huge pillow fort. I don't care. Reinforce that shit with like.
Just more pillows.
Yeah, more pillows. Like mattresses. Just literal pillow fort.
So, I need to know the amount of stories that you're going with right here. Before I'm on board with this idea, how high is this pillow fort?
Dude,
going?
at least 3.
At least 3 stories?
And it's going to have, like, turrets and, like it's
that
going to
just
be...
shoot smaller pillows.
No, not like... I'm talking, like, castle turrets, man. This is going to be, like...
Okay.
Yeah, and then, like, yeah.
So, you know this goes in direct opposition to your World of Tanks theory.
I know, but think of it. It'd be such a... So it's already a crazy messed up world.
So is it gonna be like the last sacred ground is the pillow forts?
Yes.
Like the tanks avoid everything but that.
Tanks cannot touch the pillow forts. They can only destroy anything that's left. I don't know.
I can be on board with that though.
Yeah.
It makes sense to me. That's the only thing that makes sense.
The comfiest way to live. Okay, and you probably would.
You could
get stains out.
You could get drunk and then you could pass out anywhere.
Anywhere.
Brilliant.
Bed bugs would be a nightmare.
All right, so your next one is, I guess this is my topic now because I only came up with 2 because I'm lazy.
I've thought a lot about the apocalypse.
Skyro yacht jousting. Okay, so I'm assuming you mean giant boats with giant lance-like things attached to them.
Like a lamppost, just throw it to the side of the yacht.
Okay, I was imagining like whale bones, but I like lampposts.
Oh.
Because you could still wire electricity through them.
I like how you instantly went to like slaughtering whales.
Well, it's the apocalypse.
Are whales just gonna die in the?
Of course, everything dies.
Good point.
Like it's just gonna be like whale bones on every beach,
just all over. Whale bones everywhere. This shit's gonna be everywhere in the apocalypse. Dustin called it. Whale bones are going to be everywhere in the apocalypse.
It's going to be the first sign. The 2 things you're going to want to watch out for is whale bones everywhere and then like GM just cranking out tanks.
And just abandoned tanks in the middle of the street. Okay, and the last one is a pool filled to the brim with chips you can swim in. You can choose.
Can you choose the potato?
You can choose your chip. Like if you want to feel like you're swimming through air, Lay's all the way. Okay.
Yeah, because you just fall into it, and it would be like a bean bag, like
wonderful.
a pool filled with bean bags that you could eat.
Yeah, and if you really are really feeling just all for the MSG,
yeah,
Doritos. All the way.
And then when you get out, you'll have an orange spray tan, but with Dorito dust.
Yeah, it comes with its own tanning substance.
You'll look like the healthiest person ever for swimming in a post-apocalyptic chip pool.
Anyways, that's the kind of nonsense we're going to be talking about on our channel, Garage Comedy.
And we need your help, so we'll say that's the end of the episode.
So remember,
like,
comment,
subscribe,
and let us
argue
your opinions.
That's it!
Woo!
That's it!
I gotta do the thing.
We're over! Woo!
I'm Skylar with an E.
And I am Dustin Jackson.
And this is
Garage Comedy.
Yeah, this is kind of our intro